Good evening, people. How's everybody going? Or how's everybody doing? I think everything should be up and running. I knew I'd do something wrong. Game capture. We're not playing the division today. That's why. Okay, so should show now. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. So I just need to quickly do this in Zoomski's thingamajig as well in his Discord. And in Lave. Okay, there we go. So good evening, Brian. Okay, so we're in day 12 of this epic journey. That's what you can call it. It's been interesting. There's been definitely some things. Not really day 12. It's about, I don't know, 3 times a week. It hasn't been a month, has it? Has it been a month yet? Maybe not a month. Well, look, Colonia to Beagle Point. I'm just finding your next. Point, Brian. I'll be 1 second. Next point.
It's been over 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah, it's definitely been over 2 weeks. It might have been a month.
I don't think a month quite yet.
Righty-ho. Doing here. 7th of September we commenced. So yeah, 3 weeks. Right, so while I try and find Brian's first point of origin, it's 15-0, I think. Yes. Okay. This new system I have for finding the next place for Brian makes it much easier. And I'm going to open up Paint because I took a nice photo earlier. Okay, I've dropped it in your direct messages. And it's about 11 jumps from here. Oh crap, I've lost my picture.
I'm on a planet somewhere.
Yes, where we left off now. Okay, off we go then. So it's not very far. We've only got, I think it's 11 jumps. Replot it. So we are using neutrons and things, and then I've tried to make sure that all the refueling stars are F stars. So at least when we drop in there we might have something good to look at. The live dashboard. So I kind of did some economical jumping offline earlier, and I found a couple of quite nice bits and bobs. So I was pleased about that. Nothing super special, but found a couple of terraformable rock worlds, which, as people know, those are the things that one of the newer things that Marshall put me onto, so now I'm getting quite adept at finding them, which is good.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Just had to fix my FSD early, actually.
Frame shift drive charging.
So we came on a little bit late tonight because I was actually checking out Obsidian Ant's video where he's been to Frontier Towers to check out the progress, or not even the progress, a kind of an early look at what the update will be like. And he was rather fawning over it, so don't know. He's saying it will change the way the game plays, and that, you know, as long as that's for a good reason, a good way, which I think it will be. He did say that the new exploration system isn't going to be as long as people think, which is what I've been saying for a while. I've been saying, no, I actually think that the UI itself makes you think it's going to take longer to do exploration, but I truly believe it'll actually make it faster, because you won't be flying to and from the planet. So, hey Kathina, welcome in. Nice to see you again. So yeah, it looks like apparently they've done a good job on it, and especially he was talking specifically about cracking open asteroids and how much better that looks. So looks like we've got a double trouble here. So if we just look out the left window, so I don't know which one's the best one to fuel scoop from. This one, because it's a little bit I saw a snippet of it somewhere. I think it might have been Down to Earth. I think. Wasn't it? I can't remember all the ships from the older ones, but was it not the one that looked like a scrunched up Battlestar Galactica? Or am I thinking of something else? Okay, I remember then. I can't remember for the life of me what type of ship it was, though. Was it like a hauling ship? It can't be a hauling ship, is it? Do you know, give us a hauling ship with a really nice... No, don't. I'm quite happy with my Type 9 as a hauling ship. I'm going to be totally honest. I love the cabin. I love everything about it. I love the 6 years and it takes to turn around. What's happened here?
I like my cutter for haulage.
I'm stuck in which space? I don't know what happened there. I was in which space for about 2 minutes. So you like your cutter, did you say?
Are you anywhere near my system?
1 second. I don't think I am now. I think I'll be a few jumps ahead by now. Yeah, I'm slightly ahead of you.
I just found a crazy neutron.
Oh, like a dancing one. Like one of those things.
It's a bit more than dancing.
The ones you see outside the petrol stations.
I'm in front of you.
No, you're not. It's just that the map's not updating. I don't think you are, anyway. You might be, but I was jumping while you were still on the planet. Oh, but that's what...
But I've already had like 5 neutron jumps.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating.
Actually then, Kathina, you know that's what we want. And you know what that might be for? Deep space exploration and mining. No, it says you behind me, but you know what this game's like.
Frame shift drive charging.
Why do people think it's coming in the game, Kathina? And it would be nice, maybe, you know, to have a really, really big ship that you can kind of transport or shed loads of goods around in. I'm wondering what landing bay you'd need for it. Do you just not hook on to the side of an orbital?
Can you imagine having a large ship that was big enough so you could have your like FDL or I don't know, some other ship as a fighter instead of an actual fighter?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell, if that was multi-crew, I could fly the ship and you could launch the ship out of my ship.
Have an anaconda in one flight hangar and a cutter in the other.
Warning. Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Ah, right, okay. But if it used the biggest of everything, Kathina, does that mean you could
I've got something weird happening and it's quite disconcerting me.
What happened?
Well, I've just done like 5 neutron jumps, but my frame shift drive says it's still 100%.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I've had it actually, and it generally comes, I think it's after I fix it. It lasts for quite a long time before it starts going down. I don't know when you... did you refill your FMU with anything special? I'm not sure whether you can.
Nothing special.
See, mine's at 96 now, but I was doing stuff off the outside of the stream before.
Yeah, but even if I was 100% on the planet before I left, I've done 5 neutrons, so I should have lost something.
Maybe you're just in luck, because Kathina had something, I don't know if it was yesterday, where she was saying that she was getting something for free. That it wasn't utilising anything.
Okay, I've just landed at another neutron, so we'll test it out. My concern is it's actually damaging it and not showing in the percentage.
Yeah, you'll know when it starts failing at 100%. Ah, okay, so...
Yeah, but if it says it's at 100%, it wouldn't let me fix it then, will it?
Oh, it depends how that's connected in, yeah, but yeah, it could be like that. Oh, this one's pretty jumpy. Nothing too crazy.
I think it would be quite a nice thing to add into the game. See with the neutron boost, see instead of all neutrons giving you just the same flat boost, the more active a neutron is, the more it gives you.
Yeah, that's personally how I feel it should be as well. Or actually, maybe even the more active, the less, because that really strong part of it's actually swinging backwards and forwards. So kind of the more settled it is, maybe the better. Or, well, maybe having some type of specific neutron scooper.
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Come on, start accelerating. Oh, I know. I was reading earlier, Kathina. So you were just melting the little shits for most of the day. Well, that's good to know. It's nice to have it. It's got that 10 extra light year jump on it. Just give it a second. I haven't actually fitted one to my ASP yet, so I don't know what I can get out of my ASP. I didn't realise we'd be hitting this many neutrons, as silly as that sounds, but I really didn't.
Depends on what else you put in the ship.
Here we go. So what have you been playing this weekend, Brian? A bit more of Jurassic?
I've been doing challenge mode. I nearly punched my telly.
Oh yeah?
I got it all the way up to 4.9 and I was cooking a Giga, and that would have put me over to get the 5-star, and just before I could release the thing, a storm hit and a tornado basically went through 5 of my pens, 2 of my power stations, so I was screwed. And yeah.
Welcome in, Zagamer. How are you doing? This is your first time in the stream,
Luckily
isn't it?
I did save before that happened, so I can try again, but
Isn't that
was quite annoying.
Isn't that cheating? I was sat at 5 minutes to 3 today, just constantly reloading Rockstar's Twitter feed for the new update on Grand Theft Cowboy.
And your horse balls.
Yeah. Couldn't get a good look at them today, unfortunately, though.
Were they not hanging low enough for you? Must have been in the cove, didn't it?
No, it was too fast. It was too quick of a cut. I think they were dragging lines in the snow, so I'm guessing that was beforehand. Oh, there we go. That's not bad, Cathena, actually, 68. I'm just thinking about a build for an ASP, actually, but to not go deep space. Like a near space mining ship. I don't know yet. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly what I want from it.
What ship is that? She's got 68 one?
On the ASP with the
I think I've got about 72,
Guardian.
71, 72.
On an ASP? But is it almost empty?
No, I've got SRV, I've got shields. I mean, I've no weapons on it. I've got scanners.
Yeah, you probably should too, to gaming. I mean, look at our... I'll show you where we are at the moment. So we're heading towards this
Julie,
nebula.
everything is lightweighted on it.
So we've got the bubbles back here. This is Colonia here. Sagittarius A is here. So we kind of made our way to Sagittarius A. Well, actually, can't remember exactly where Sagittarius A is, but somewhere around here. We then went back to Colonia, fixed some stuff, and now we're plotting our way towards Beagle Point. We'll go up towards Beagle Point on the opposite side of the galaxy, and then we shall make our way back to home towards Sagittarius A. And then after that, God knows. That's what he says, Cathena. That's what the man says. You've got to post your build for Cathena. But of course you can't see it, can you?
I'm sure it's 71, 72. I'll need to get back to
the bubble.
What's the station called? The one in Shinrata.
I will you nip back and I'll wait here for you, don't worry.
I'll be back in 10 minutes. I mean, I could be delusional and be hallucinating, just remembering things wrong, but I think it's that.
Why have we dropped in on this star? M stars are not in my... mix. Ah, because we're at our destination, that's why, you idiot. Right, okay, so let's...
Oh, the destination's an M-star.
Yeah, it's just me being a Doyle. Okay, so let's have a look where we are and what we're actually looking at. So I'm just going to go back into EDSM because I haven't used it in a few days. Okay, this is the Beetle Nebula. Let's have a look. It's around 38,000 light years from Sol, bloody hell, and 1,000 light years below the galactic plane. Its colours range from deep purple, so we should probably get away from the... Actually, we should probably get away from the sun. So let's just have a look at somewhere that might be interesting. Don't know really if anywhere is going to be that interesting here. Right, we don't have to be in this specific system, so I'm just going to choose somewhere close by that looks like it might be alright. Let's go just outside the nebula, I think. Give us a second. Okay, yeah, let's try this one. I'll post one, just a better place to actually get a look from the nebula. I'll post it in your private chat. Let's try jump into this one and see what we see. I don't think it's that far away, so let's give it a second, people. Let's put this. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I only go F these days, especially on long distance journeys. I might have to make a few extra jumps, but at least I hit better stuff. There's just too much trash in G-stars, although there is a higher chance of finding Earth worlds and water worlds. I just don't think it's worth the time. You hit a lot more G-star sun systems, which is what can really make your trip fruitless, shall we say. I'll go with a scoop in fuel, please. So, how long have you been playing the games, gamer? Let's have a look in this one then. Plenty of places in this system. Let's go. Yes, that's what we want. Let's go to a gas giant. This one. It's like 1,000 light seconds away from the main star, so we should be alright for a good view of the nebula from that distance, I hope. You can actually already see some of the colours coming through. With F-stars, you hit a lot more high metal content worlds than you do in G. And you hit less what I call sun systems, which is like when it's just 5 suns, or it's some dead suns with the main one. I definitely think that sticking to F seems to be more valuable. I feel like I run into good stuff more often than not with an F. I mean, when we're doing runs like this, I don't always scan everything, but if you keep watching in the next oh wow, and you've never been to Sagittarius A yet? Still kind of haven't got there. Not really seeing the colours yet. No, not really. Right, I'm going to bypass this one and just fly towards the nebula and see if we can't see. Invite to wing. And we'll just fly out into the black a little bit to try and get the... And while I fly off into the black, I will... Hey Beldraco, how's it going? Are you on your way to Sajay now? You should come join us in Beagle Point. What am I doing? Oh, that's it, Brian. I'm getting the next point. Right, let's have a look. Next one will be Prior 1865. 1865. There we go. Oh, this is good. Oh, I've just got to go kick a cat's ass. I'll be 1 second. Get down. Get down. It's alright, you listen to me. Yeah, that's another thing that Julie points out. The A-stars actually have some good ones as well, but they're so far sometimes. It can be a little bit ridiculous. I've missed a couple of one second. Oh, that's a shame. Well, here's to you hoping you get better soon. Oh, okay, now we're getting some good colours. That's alright. Okay. Maybe I should slow down and have a bit of a look at this. Let's slow and... Will do. You too. Thanks for dropping by. It's weird seeing some people's names pop up in Twitch. It's not a bad nebula, that one. I mean, we're pretty close to it, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to take a screenshot of it to use as a background in one of the many thingamajigs and thingamabobs I do. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, don't forget to press that like button, and please feel free to hit the subscribe button as well. That's what it's there for. And you can also join in our Discord, which are in the notes below. And when I'm back in the bubble, I think the first thing we're going to do is a group stream of some type. I think Kathina said she wants to come and join us in a mining stream, so that's good. Finally get her out and about. Oh, Beldraco's come online, so there you go.
Combat stream.
Oh yeah, that might be an idea. I think, do you know what? I think I probably will want to when I get back. You can also be invited to the private server, just for me and my viewers. I love how nobody wants to do what I do apart from Brian, but everybody's saying you should do a combat stream, you should. I'll do something of a combat stream when I get back, but then Kathina has to do a mining stream. Oh, it's Twin Earth Lights. I mean, they've been discovered shockingly. I'm surprised I've come across somebody's discovery here, but then again, it is on a neutron highway, so it's probably not that shocking. So we're not going to stop for them. I would have considered that if they were if they were untagged, I'd have definitely considered flying that extra distance to grab them. Oh yeah, you can, can't you?
Operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
I never thought about that, Kathina. Yeah, you want to do it, Julie. Right, they're good. And you can get some stuff for Lave. We'll sell it all in Lave at the end. Because I still haven't been contacted about my playgroup yet. And I'm kind of a bit miffed off with it. Yes, you would, the gamer, and I mean, you could. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It depends how you feel about it. You can also do it with neutron stars as well. So you can take your time going there, and use neutron jumps to come back. If you are going to use neutron jumps, like I am here, you do need a AFMU to fix your frame shift, because as you can see in my modules here, my frame shift drive is currently at 93%. And you do have to keep an eye on that. Once it gets into the 70s, you kind of dicing with failure. So, oh yeah, mining in VR would be really good as well, actually. Oh, we've got some potentially good stuff close by. So we've got a water world with what looks like it probably is going to be a terraformable rock world, and then we've got a terraformable, what should be a terraformable high metal content. And then this one, oh, that one's going to be close. But these three, most probably terraformable. Ah, then you can kind of go to take your leisurely time going to Sajay. It doesn't take that long, to be honest. We didn't use neutron stars before Sajay, if I remember rightly. I used them to go back, but I don't think I used them going forward. And it only took a few days, so you'd be back in time for the distant worlds too. But yeah, you could also get a head start as well. Cat's on a wind up today. He was alright till I started streaming. You on the Discord blanket? Sweet. The thing I can imagine, I think one of the things I really like the idea of is I'm pretty sure if everybody had VR, not just me actually, I think this game would just be amazing. I'd just be going in and out of Corolla stations. Yep, so that one's terraformable, so that's 400,000 credits in the bag, and we'll get this one. Not that I really need the money these days. This one should be terraformable as well, and then it's got a little moon, which should be a terraformable rock world. Which is Commander Marshall Westing was telling me kind of what to look out for to find these terraformable rock worlds, and the information he gave me is just perfect. It works almost every time. Alright, Smitty, how's it going? I don't know where its moon is now. Where's its moon? There we go. That's the one I was trying to bloody click on. Yeah, but he wants to do, The Gaming wants to do, like a discovery run. I think. Discovering stuff, so... It's terraformable rock world! And and it's not terraformable. So I'm definitely not going out to that one. It's too cold in this system, children. So we'll move on. Do it in economy, no way. Wait. I looked at something earlier, it was 11 jumps. 11 jumps in general jump range, and you couldn't even plot it in economy. But system by system, don't forget, Julie, system by system. Oh, we've got an interesting one here. Look at this, we've got an Earth-like children. No, it isn't, that's a water world, you cheap bastard. Right, look, we're still probably going to go over and get this one. So we're going to grab that one, no. These probably. As strange as it sounds, I'm hoping this that this one is a no, because if this one's a no, it means it's too hot, and the outer ones will be... Oh, it's buffering. Give me a chance. Let me check my... Is anybody else having buffering problems? It looks alright on my end. Everything's outputting at my end. Yeah, I can see it. Normally when it's underperforming, I can see it. So if it's buffering your end, just reload your YouTube page. Sometimes, who was it? Somebody said if you go down in video quality and then jump back up, it should correct itself. It's also YouTube. YouTube's a nightmare at times. I've got like, I can't remember what can't remember if it's 30 or 60 gig connection I've got, and the bloody thing still buffers. Right, so part of me wants this to be non-terraformable, because then it means the larger distance
I've got 200.
ones will be good. Really? You must have
great for
stacks of porn.
games.
Games or pornography? So you don't need
No
that
comment.
Let's have a look. Yes! Yes, it's not terraformable. Okay, so the reason is I wasn't sure about these two, but they should be. If this one's terraformable, those two will be. Now I'm just going to check this because it's 1006 and 1007. So we're going to go grab these ones first. Because there's two of them, and I'm a bit greedy like that. Space greedy. Okie dokie. So we've got a water world and a high metal content world here, just nicely circling each other, doing the dance. Yeah, it would be nice. Yes, it's terraformable, people. That means that one should be. And then Sod Billy in the middle. I'll go have a look at these other two water worlds on the other star. Do you actually get 200 megabytes though at all on yours?
Sometimes I get more.
Is the exchange down the road?
Well, to be fair, in Scotland, they've got a far better broadband infrastructure. It's all like fibre optic up here. It's not like down in England where it's all like dial-up. I'll go run a speed check.
Oh yeah, he's always doing that. Him and Kitcher's the same. Kitcher always launches the mini fighters and starts doing backflips in front of the camera.
Right now I'm getting 220 megabits a second download speed.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm getting about 11.5. It's bouncing between 11.5 and 12 upload.
So if you were to download a 60 gig game, how long does that take roughly? It also depends actually on the write speed of your hard drive, doesn't it? We're not talking about all brand Cathena.
I can't remember how long it took me to download GTA, but I mean, it wasn't long. I mean, 15, 20 minutes maybe, max.
Ah, okay. You can join in with him, Cathena. Well, you're gonna like the update then, Julie. You're gonna love the update, apparently. So you've probably noticed I'm off the sauce tonight, people. I'm actually taking it easy with the alcohol for a short while because, well, because I was tiny bit pissed on Friday, and then after the walk yesterday I was so tired, and I ended up having a couple as well. So just to take away the aches and pains. It would be my fault, it's always my fault.
I'm actually thinking about getting one of those things that measure the distance you walk to see what the hell I'm actually doing at my work.
Oh, a pedometer?
Yeah, one of those things.
Have you got an iPhone? I think your iPhone can do it automatically if you've got one of them.
Not an iPhone, no.
I don't know how trustworthy the Samsung ones are. I've got fibre. Well, it's supposed to be. Comes through the phone line. Well, no, it doesn't actually. It doesn't. I'm talking bollocks. I don't know. I don't know what I've got. Right, so unfortunately these are all going to be. These ones are going to be duds at this end. I wish I'd known.
Fibre comes through the phone line plot.
No. I thought it came through the same thing as the phone line, but it doesn't. It's next to it. It is fibre though.
Maybe you should cut the cable open to check its fibre. They might have screwed you over. Don't do it. I was joking.
No, the only thing they screw you over is on price. Christ, they put it up every month. Paying way over the odds at the moment. We need to change it. Which
I
goes
actually got a really good deal. I get mine through Virgin, and a while back they were doing a new first time subscriber bundle thing. So like I phoned up and I'm like, well, I've been with you for ages, where's my great offer? And they just went and gave me the biggest package for like fuck all.
Oh, that's good.
They don't, it's not really the price that you're paying, the money that you're given. They don't want to lose that, they want to keep it, so they'd rather like upgrade you for free than lose your pennies.
Yeah, there's a bit of a different mentality in Spain though. They basically, I don't know how they get away with it. They say that they won't, they say that you'll get this X price for the first year or whatever. But then after 6 months they actually start jacking it up. And they just say, we'll let you out of your contract if you don't want to stay with us. And of course,
that fraud.
So most people stay in and think, oh well, it hasn't gone up by much and I can't be bothered. The only good thing we've got going for us here is if you do change, whenever you sign up to an internet company, they have to have it installed within 3 days. And normally they do it in less than 48 hours.
I had mine installed on the same day.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, well, there is a certain point where I don't know if this
At the work, they've been hiring a bunch of new drivers to deliver like the small stuff to the stores.
Right.
They're not training them very well because today we got Livingston's delivery and they got ours. So the guy was meant to finish at 2 o'clock. He ended up finishing at like 5:30 because he had to come all the way back, give us your stuff, pick up your stuff, go all the way back to the other store, and then go all the way back to the base.
Bloody hell.
It's like they're not teaching them how to like use sat nav and use like numbers.
Not in Spain, Julie. Oh, we're back into high star density here. Which feels quite nice.
A terraformable rock world that's landable. And it's untagged.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you know, I never thought about checking that. There are some that I keep flying past, but they always seem a little bit too small. When they have the ring around them, they always seem just slightly too small. Oh no, I thought this was one of those metal-rich ones there. No, because what they do is if they change the contract, they just say you can get out of it,
just
but it's like the trick they use here.
Discord.
Oh, I thought you meant Rockworld. Okay, yeah, those are the ones I don't see very often. And I thought that they didn't exist.
How much did they pay?
I think it's the same as usual, but I just wanted to get one because they seem really quite rare.
And it's orbiting on Earthworld as well. And the two before it are terraformable, and one's a water world.
See, oh no. Next system up. Not doing well here. I'm hitting some ones which are just, I don't know, they're a bit dubious. A little bit dubious. I was watching that video the other night, Kathina, the one that you were talking about the other day, that part of space that's empty. That was really interesting. What was it they call a level 3 civilization? Where they control galaxies rather than systems. Yes, I mean, the whole alien hypothesis I really don't believe. Our physicists only, you know, they only just have a grasp on what they're looking at, and even then a lot of their theories don't pan out, or they have to change them. Like I was saying, this almost the algorithm of elite is now actually out of date, because something I was reading about the other day saying, like, I think almost every F, G, K and something else type star should have an Earth-like world around it, is the current belief, as opposed to before they didn't think, they said it was like 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000, I can't remember exactly now. And now they think there's many more. Well, not landable, habitable planets out there. What you want to hope is that it's not a massive black hole, like a supermassive black hole eating away and pulling the galaxy in. That's what you gotta be worried about. Yeah, not enough super Earths either, yeah, you're right. And it's a shame, because I thought that might have been an algorithm they could kind of update. But I'm guessing you'd be making too much money, so that wouldn't be nerf that. The only thing is, there's different pictures of the void, and like some of them are perfectly circular, and some of them are like jaggy. So I don't know which one's which.
Just explore the bubble, and there's like what, 2 billion.
Yeah. It would be nice. Hey Moronic, how's it going?
So what would our little trip be worth? What, 300 billion? 400?
Yep, enough for a grade, military grade ship. No, military grade, I've forgotten it. Military grade armor, that's the word I was looking for. Oh, we've got a couple of interesting ones here. No, it's too small, but we have got what looks like a water world there. Which tips? The open all hours ones? Yeah, I did. I got a tip that it's you got to be really careful when you fire a gun. Went over my head, Mo. Come on, don't want to be flying around all night. Yeah, I don't want to be flying around all night. Actually, I'm only gonna scan Earth lights and maybe water worlds from now on. Oh crap. See if we can do a scan before we go past. I don't think it's going to be possible, but we can cross our fingers.
400,000 light seconds away?
Maybe not. I just got a bit carried away a few systems back with the scanning and forgot I was actually going somewhere. That's my problem. Right, okay, we'll get out of here, I think. Will we? We have to check this one first. If it's a water world. I think this one might be one of those ones that it isn't pretending to be. Yep, it's a pretend one. Okay, off we go. It did. I was trying to do the scan before I flew past it. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And this time I wasn't. Which was unfortunate. Just make sure the setups, it should be right in my galaxy map. Never know. Yep, we're alright, everything's right. Just wondering why I wasn't hitting any neutrons anymore, but... no idea. Probably a sun system, this one. Yep. Oh, I missed that one. I'll wait till I find a Wendy's, Mo. Or a Five Guys. Is it Five Guys, the hamburger one? It is, isn't it? I went to one in New York. It was nice. Bit expensive for a hamburger place, but it was all right. Yeah, it was Five Guys. Yeah. I just like their burgers because they didn't really fall apart. Their burgers were pretty sturdy, if I remember rightly. But Five Guys in New York was really good. Bloody hell, how many gas giants in one system? Look at all them. Wow. That's nice. It's actually nice to see them every now and again like that. Just lined up like little blue Christmas ornaments. I never saw a bacon thing. What I did see in their place, which was really unusual, was monkey nuts. Free monkey nuts while you were waiting, as many as you could eat, and bag up and take. It was just a bizarre extra. And the other thing that they do, which I actually really thought was good, is their drinks machine is a tailor-make drinks machine. So although it has like Coca-Cola, Fanta and everything else like that, you could have, in theory, an orange Coca-Cola, a vanilla orange Coca-Cola with cherry. It was just disgustingly interesting. Did you select them? It does take a while actually, Gaming. You do have to get quite a long way out of the bubble before the neutrons start. Just so you know. So there is actually one in the bubble, but after that one, it's quite a long time before you get to the first one. Oh, we got a water world. Oh, it's 4,000 light seconds away, so it's not... It might be terraformable with a neutron, actually, but... Won't bother. Oh, Christ. Peanut butter milkshake would actually work. I don't know whether I'd drink one myself, but it would work. Not sure about the bacon in it. But Americans have a bit of an obsession with sweet and sour, sweet and salty. Like the pancakes. And the breakfast, you know, like bacon, honey, well, bacon and syrup. With, yeah, there's pumpkin spice flavour, everything now, yeah. It's almost that time of year again for me. I don't actually celebrate it. I'm not one of those people. But I kind of celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate the way that Americans celebrate it. I celebrate it by watching Planes, Trains and Automobiles. And that's a yearly ritual for me on Thanksgiving night. I want a fucking car. Right. Fucking... Sorry about the swearing, but that is one hell of a funny part of the movie. Considering it was a PG. Yeah, it's actually a Thanksgiving movie, Kathina, but it works at Christmas as well. I'm not knocking you. It's a great movie. Just that scene. You can start by wiping that fucking dumbass smile. I just love it. I really do. It was. It's one of the best movies ever. Oh, hang on, Gaming. Here's how you do it. Give me a second. I'll give you a hand. So, you will have to stop off to refuel sometimes. This is the only thing. So if you want to stop off and refuel, you have to put 100%. But you can use this website. I haven't used it in ages, so I hope it's still open. Yes, it is. You can try using this website. And that is that's actually an elite dangerous neutron router. So it's really cool. It works a little bit like the old road to riches, kind of tick them off as you go. Now, is that a water world? No, it's not. My Christmas movie that I love, but I always watch it way before Christmas, is Bad Santa. I absolutely love it. Just got a quick look. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the information on this one, see what we're actually looking at. Because this is a stop-off point. Ah. Okay, so this is, we have to stop off here. Let's have a look. 3A I want to be going to. Does it mean 3A? 59,000 bloody light seconds. Well, normally when something says 3A, it is sun number 3A, isn't it? It's a high metal content. Now this system is a jumponium system, so it has absolutely everything in one system that you need for the jumponium, which is pretty cool. Alright, don't worry, Zagamer. Aussie Gaming, sorry. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And it was nice having you in for the time you're in anyway. Planet 3 Moon A. But there is no Planet 3 Moon A. That's the problem. That is the problem. The first... No, you're right. The first moon of the third planet. Hang on a second, man. There is no moon of the first planet. Alright. Priera flux. Priera flights XY-A E1865. I am in the right system. I'm not going mental. I'm honestly not going mental. I'll just have a look at the celestial bodies in it. This is so strange, because even in the planet list, it's showing that there's no moons. Planet Moon A. Right, let me have a look at the description. On the first moon of the third planet in the system, but there isn't. There is a ring on it though, so hang on a second. So could it be this one? Or do you think it could be this one? This is so strange. one? No, because that wouldn't even make sense. I'm completely... It's ringed. The photograph I'm looking at is of a ringed planet. It's got lots of polonium and arsenic, and that's the high G. Okay, so this is how we're going to work it out. Unfortunately, this may take a while. So it did say planet 3, didn't it? So let me just go. I'm going to go check on it. But we're not. It says in the right. So the system's definitely right. And the celestial bodies section of EDSM is showing exactly the same bodies that I'm looking at, but in the description it says the first moon of the third planet, which is what's throwing me. But I do have a surface gravity here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head towards this one. I don't understand why it's saying moon, that's what's throwing me, but if the gravity matches up, then it's probably a typing error. I can't imagine it being a typing error. That's what's... 151 ships have passed through this area and nobody's ever reported it as a mistake. Now I know I'm a bit useless at times, but I'm not that useless. At least I don't think I am. So we're looking for a G of 2.75. Let's have a look at our details. 2.75 G, so it is a typo. So this is our planet. I can double check by the planetary materials. Oh, the planetary materials are different. This is so weird. It's next to an A star. Ah. B. This is strange because the star isn't even the right star. Right. I'm going to make sure I'm not going mental here, and I'm going to copy it directly from EDSM just to make sure I'm not being a complete idiot. I haven't got one jump to go, have I? Nope. Right, so what I'm doing is, rather than putting my own thing in, I'm doing it from EDSM now, and it's plotting the same. It's been updated, but the G of the planet's correct, but the composition of the planet is not correct. So we're going to go have a look at it anyway. We're going to go have a quick look down on the surface. And we'll see what we can see. This could have all been before the planetary updates. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm definitely in the right system. Definitely. It says I'm in A3, which, what did it say there? But how can it say that? The star is an A star and it's not an A star. How does that work? B, and a G, no? Is it a G at the bottom? This thing's totally goggling me, people. I've got no idea why. And this planet is not going to be what I'm expecting, because I can see from this distance that its colour is not going to represent what I'm looking for. And I know that just by looking at it from here, it's not gonna cut it. But A3. Ah, now here, well, this is A3. So why would it, what's it? This is gonna drive me absolutely batty, this. The G is correct on the planet, which is strange enough, but I'm not gonna get kind of the colours I'm looking for. But having said that, it is the only landable one apart from, but that one's the same as this one. So it can't be that one. That one's the same as this one. Maybe one of these moons will be... Do you know what? Sod it, we'll just bloody move on. It was supposed to be a planet feature, which is a shame we really can't go down and see that. But I think it might have something to do with the update. Oh, hang on a minute. Can I find it here? I might actually be able to find it here. I never thought about that. Give us a second. I never thought about cross-checking the polonium. Oh, here we go. Polonium, mercury, and what was it saying was on it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Give us a second, people. I've just worked out a way of cross-checking it. So, polonium and arsenic, that's what it needs. That has polonium, but not arsenic. That doesn't have polonium. Polonium. No, that doesn't have arsenic either. Polonium. Won't take me a couple of minutes to work this out. Nope. Nope. Right, okay, yeah, there's definitely something about this system that's been changed, because actually in the system list, sorry, the celestial body list, it doesn't have the makeup. There's nothing that matches that makeup. So I do apologise for making everybody kind of wait about and stare at this thing, but I have to double check it. But unfortunately, there's just nothing in the system that has the makeup required for it. So it's obviously... It's not the first time we've come across this, unfortunately. But we'll just plod on. Ah, Brian said he was popping away for a minute. I don't know if he's still on his way, but I'll send you the new one, Brian. And unfortunately, oops, yeah, another system's let us down in the search for some interesting things. Well, life can't always be perfect.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'd have landed if it had have lived up to. It was supposed to be that the A star was supposed to cast like a green shade on it, and it was nice, you know, like a nice green color off the A star when you land. It's high G, but it was supposed to be nice, but you know, it wasn't. I think some of these, because I have noticed it's these types of planets where some of these things have happened, and I'm not sure if it's something to do with the update, but it's strange how the makeup of the planets, what's written in the kind of the description, wasn't on any of the celestial bodies when you search through them, so. Shame. I'll just I'll put it in your Discord, Brian.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
It's a damn shame that one didn't work. It's better than flying all that way to the other one, though, I suppose.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, not that one, Brian, sorry. Ah. 7-14. I'll send you the right one in a minute, Brian. There we go. Better do this before I blow up in there. Sorry, that's the right one, Brian. Are we gonna get a jump off this one? We should do. Should be alright. There's a water world down there, but unfortunately 23,000 light seconds. Mind you, if I do need a toilet break at some point, it's probably good jump. Right.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Could be, but it's not the first time we've experienced that, Kathina, and it's, as far as I'm aware, it's always on planetary landing. So, and it was posted in 2016, which is before the surface updates, the more, you know, the better looking planets and whatnot. So I'm not sure if just something was changed, which maybe changed a few systems or something. But you'd think with so many people passing through, it would have been marked as not correct as of now, but you know, maybe it was 100 people like me who. This is while that's scooping it up. We'll get a full tank of gas here. There's just a fair few of them we've come across, Kathina. It's a real shame. I mean, I am using, you know, I am using various things to try and find interesting systems, so it's kind of like sometimes a bit hit and miss with what you're finding. Right, let's have a look. bloody see it now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh yeah, yeah, whenever you get to a scooping place, you gotta make sure it's full up before you move on. Even when you jump through a sun system like this one. So we might not have to go right into this nebula. I think we're off to a nebula now, so we'll probably, instead of jumping in the centre and having a look, might just get along the outskirts of it somewhere. So if you're just joining in the stream for the first time, do drop by and say hello in the chat. And if you're enjoying the stream, you can click that like button. Please. .54, that's the one where you know it's a load of gas giants. But you never know what you're going to find in there. A load of shite by the looks. Ah well, not to worry, not to worry.
Frameshift drive charging.
I appear to be a bit behind you.
Last time I looked, it was only a little bit. Has it got bigger? Come on, give us a good one. Bugger all. It's on a wind up now. Bloody thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
See the scan data that we get, is that like an infinite storage or is there an actual capacity to how much we can scan?
Do you know, a long time ago, I'm sure I read something about there was a top-off point, but it was probably impossible to reach it.
Fuel scooping.
I know Marshall had 6 months worth. Oh, 6 astronomical objects?
Yeah, but there's been people that's been out in the black for years.
Yeah, exactly. That one's probably... Actually, they might be that might be terraformable anyway, it's so close, but...
Frameshift drive charging.
We're jumping to that nebula. I hate this game sometimes. Just give me what I've got.
Frameshift drive charging.
Blimmin' heck, have I been streaming for an hour and a half already? This game, time flies. 24-hour stream should be no problem. Oh, what's that hiding down there? Is it just water? Yes, it is. Yep, 1 hour 36. And in the good company that I've had, I'm on a bit of a light month, Christopher. It's gonna be it's gonna be a light month.
I can send you some alcohol-free beer.
What, through a tap?
Unfortunately, it comes in cans.
No, I just thought it would be rather healthy to just have a month off. Well, I say a month off. It's not actually going to be a complete month off. It's just going to be not downing a bottle of wine in one stream every Friday. Wrong description. That's a real shame because it would have been nice to see it. It was from a. It's a shame. Real shame. Because it sounded really nice, whatever it was. I thought you were going to tell me to go back there, Kathina. No, it's alright. It's, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna try and stay away from sugary drinks as well. Just stuff like orange, like this type of stuff. This one actually isn't too bad. Plus, it'll give me more money to spend on a really good bottle of, whiskey at the end of the month. So I can't really moan at having to do it. It just means I've got more money to spend on a better one. Oh, that's a big system, and that's a big rocky. It won't be terraformable at that distance, though. Those will be. But as I said, I just want to I want to move on a little bit. I think sometimes in the stream it kind of like, I don't want to just be jump all the time, but if we're going to hit a dud system where we don't get to stop off, then it's really best to just move on to the next one. Whoops, going too quickly. Would have been cooking sausages in the cabin had I made that jump. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Could buy a new chair. Yeah, you're right. No, the chair is. The chair is being considered at the moment. I'm looking at designs. I want something that's useful for streaming and for watching TV. So might have to adjust the camera angle if I'm to get the one I want. I might have to make a special table as well or something. But it will make me feel more like Captain Kirk. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Yeah, we're not sure yet, Mo. I'm looking at some different options, but yeah, I basically have this piece of plastic lawn furniture, and have done for quite a long time now. And I always keep talking about investing in a chair, but I had to save up for holidays and things, so I never got round to it. But it's something I need to take very seriously because I'm not a young man anymore and my back suffers sometimes. Oh no, you know, I want something that I'm going to look good reading books in when I read a book. No, I read books. But I say that, I have an electronic book. Here we go! But I am also playing with the idea of a gaming chair as well. If it's comfortable enough. Yeah, I know it's kind of all relative, but I really aren't. I used to think I was. I kind of realised how young I was coming off the mountain yesterday. I like that, the water moon there, but 4,000 is too far. Nice though. Of course, I mean, I feel 12 inside. I certainly act like a 12-year-old, but at times I'm serious at others. But to be fair, I know people younger than me who wouldn't survive this chair. I know that much. Are we here? Because we're jumping to an MS star. Yeah. That is a Marks and Spencer star.
So what is extremely overpriced?
Yes, trying to keep the prices in check as well. Okay, so this is a pretty big one. Let's see how big. Wow.
I'm 6 jumps away.
Okay, nearing the end of its still alive. 30 solar radius, this one, people. Unfortunately, there's nothing really marrying it in the system, but that is a big star right there. Just gonna see if there's somewhere where we can kind of go to. Do you know what? I think the description of this system's wrong as well. This is getting a bit annoying. Go here. 11:14. Sorry, people, just give me a second, because it looks, honestly, it looks like I am in 11:14. The description in this one is wrong as well, but it can't be. I can see double A in there. Double A. We should be in a nebula. Or around the edge of a nebula anyway. And there is not a nebula in sight on here. Now there is a nebula a bit further along here. There's one here. But there's definitely not one here. So I really don't know what's happening with... It's not just EDSM though, because the thing that I'm looking at is saying that if you go here there's a nebula, but obviously there isn't. I'm just gonna check. The sun is fitting the system. But because we're in real time, it's hard to spot one, isn't it, actually? Right, don't be in a rush to get here, Brian, because it's bloody... There's nothing really here. Sadly. Right, okay, well... You know, it's saying there was a few MS stars in here. Red giants. But, the thing was there was supposed to be a nebula to look at, but can't see a nebula anywhere there. It's definitely the right one. Right, well the next one's definitely got a nebula, because this... I think this might be the one, just give us a second. C26-1. Just gonna look at this on my list. Well, I think it's EDSM because I can't understand why a nebula would move. Because I thought the nebulas were kind of written into the back map or whatever. I'm just going to quickly pre-check this one before we go there. Just give us a... Okay, this will be a good place to go to anyway. We've got a good view of a nebula and it should be a nice spot, so let me just check. Right, so we're not actually going to go to that exact one, I don't think. Oh, maybe we are. 26-0. Oh, this one's quite a hard... I'm just going to have a look at a couple of other bits and bobs here, because there's another system right next to it. There's nothing in that system, so that one I'll take off. Oh, it's because it's the wrong one, that's why. Okay, we're gonna go here, but in actuality I think we're gonna go very close to it. We're not actually gonna land on that one, so just give us a sec to get that information back up. So we're gonna go there. So I'll probably give this one to Brian instead. Oops, daisy. Oh, I've already got that one done anyway. Ah, okay, so we are going here. We're going here to have a look at the nebula, and then we're going to go to the other ones to have a bit of a mess about. So let me just copy that in for Brian. Now this one, at least we know this one's going to be here. Well, normally I'd blame this on myself, because I know what I'm like, but I mean, when you know that the system's right and everything, and it's definitely the one, and then there's no nebula there, I don't think it is me. Could still be. I wish I'd have known this before. We could have kind of flown directly here, but anyway, let's move on. We'll grab some fuel. Can we? Oh, we can't grab fuel off this one. I forgot about that. So we'll have to do it. Yeah, it was a while ago. It was maybe 5 or 6 months ago. But oh, are we talking about the nebula? I don't. They've never changed the nebula while I've been playing it that I'm aware of.
Frameshift drive charging.
That I'm like I said, that I'm really aware of, but you know. It's just a bit annoying, these systems like this, because you end up, it's slowing things down. We could have been taking a different route directly towards so-and-so. You mean this, Joe? I most certainly am. Oh crap, I haven't set the right stars, but anyway, doesn't matter because I needed a fuel scoop anyway. And to do it with one that's not so hot is probably nicer. I remember not being interested. Ah, that's much better.
Fuel scooping complete.
We'll get away from it eventually, Joe, don't worry. And it's nice to see you
My can
again.
of water appears to be empty. I will be back in a moment.
Okay, okay. He's got a 300 megabit connection, but he hasn't got a fridge in his bedroom. Or in his study, actually. I don't know why I assumed he plays in a bedroom. I don't. Oh, this one's Dancy. No, I always thought "Hey guys" is like, you know, it's for a group of people, isn't it? I thought in these days. Trying to think of Sloth from Goonies.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Do you get a bit travel sick when you're watching them, Julie? Yeah, some people might take offence, Joe. Don't worry, I'll kick them out. Hey Darren, how's it going? 9-7. Don't worry Joe, none of us see those spelling mistakes anymore anyway. We're also used to reading text. Yeah, where's these Earth lights that sit next to the neutrons? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Right, where are we off next? We're off to the right. Okay, we'll just... let's settle right into this one. Come on. It's going to throw me out of this one, I think. No, it isn't. It's got me. Nice one. Hey, we might get one more big jump out of this one as well, which is good. I will give you a map update in a moment as well, just to allow Brian to catch up a little bit when he comes back with his water. Nope, no more big jumps for now on a fueling stop, and it's a bloody one sun system. I don't know about that, Kathina, but he definitely needs to buck up his attitude if he wants to keep a job around here. But I prefer him to the others, I do. I just don't let him know. How goes it, Darren, by the way? I know he dropped in and said hello, but then he didn't say anything after that. Are you in game at the moment? Who else is in game? Beldraco's in game. I did send a Brian an updated one, didn't I? Don't want him sitting there waiting for me. Yes. Raikue. Is that its name? Yes. Oh, that one's a bit short, but we'll get in there alright. Oh yeah, GTA. Are you going to be getting Red Dead Redemption when it comes out? To be fair, if I was to invest in a voice pack next, I would get one of those add-on ones because they do more, and yeah, they're 15 quid, but they do so much more. Is Celeste the foreign sounding one? It does. You want to see those horse balls?
She's French.
Ah, that makes sense. I hear foreign voices all day. It's lost all its allure a long time ago. Especially when they make the same mistakes over and over again when you've corrected them.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
111 light year jump and it's only using a fraction of fuel. That proves that the longer you jump, the more you get ripped off fuel. Sorry, fuel wise. I ate fuel scooping. I ate. You ate the fuel scooping? No, I ate the fuel scooping.
Fuel scooping.
We almost filled up. We should be alright. Yeah, kind of. I don't think they're just MP3 files. Otherwise, you'd be able to replace them and have a lot of fun.
4, 3, 2.
But the add-on voice packs, I mean, you can get. I like the ones that actually they tell you information about the place that you're exploring, which I think's super interesting. There you go.
Oh, like the Shatner one. It tells you all the stuff about the nebulas and all that that you go to.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be really good in VR. I love how I'm trying to look over the dashboard. What an idiot. It's just one of those days.
Bob was saying that you can actually have multiple ones on it at a time, and you can like assign them to like different positions.
Yeah, you can have like science officer, military officer.
I've always thought about it, but I've never actually went and done it.
Well, because I stream so much, there'd be a real annoyance. Maybe not when you arrive somewhere and it tells you about the nebula. I think that's why I'm interested in it. But to have it talking all the time could be a pain. We might. I fancy the Brent. Is it Brent Spinner? I fancy that one telling me all about the nebula. But even having Bill, I think I'd be happy with that.
Data?
Yeah. Or the original Holly, if they, I know they haven't done it, and his doesn't sound so good, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd have bought that already. The original Holly from Red Dwarf I'm talking about. I listened to to that voice pack, but it doesn't. The sound quality is not great.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
I'm getting this frame shift malarkey down these days. This scoop and jump. I'm getting it down to a T these days, people. I remember when I used to fear flying into neutrons.
4, 3, 2.
They really need to get James Earl Jones in on the business.
You fear flying into a neutron until you actually do it and succeed.
Yeah, I don't even think about it now.
The only thing you need to watch is you don't approach it too close. Because if it catches you, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, well, that's why I only ever go to the tail end. I mean, I've never I don't really have a problem ever getting stuck.
I went into a Cobra experiment to see just how close you could get.
It's a short experiment then.
Well, let's just say it caught me and it ravished my ship.
Or even a Samuel L. Jackson one, that would be a good one. Make me fuel scope again! I dare ya! I double dare you! Fuel scope, please.
So you get a Brian Cox one, so you can have him tell you the secrets of the galaxy as you fly around.
Oh yeah, I'd like that one actually. Not the other guy though. Who's the American guy who always has a cowboy hat on? He would drive me crazy because he always laughs at the end of every sentence like the Doctor out The Simpsons. Who is the American one? Come on, American people. Who's the American astrophysicist? Does all the astrophysics for idiots books and stuff. How did you know my hard points were deployed? I thought you had your back turned. Ah, that's it, Neil deGrasse Tyson, yeah. I mean, I don't mind him listening to him, but that laugh he does every time, it's like... Come on, Neil, life's not that funny. It is, but it's, I suppose it is. He's raking it in right now. He's loving life. But I definitely have a Brian Cox one.
Think of the chair you could buy with his money.
Yeah, I know.
Hell, think of the PC. Never mind the chair. The chair's built into the PC. At least.
I'd have an IMAX screen that it faces. Alright. Oh, imagine being so absurdly wealthy you could actually do something like that. Right, okay, so we're gonna fly out a little bit here so we can get a good look at this. Get a good look at this this nebula. The Earth was formed 5 billion years ago on top of a giant turtle. Ah, you can see it coming into sight now. Oh, we're pretty close. I didn't realise how close we were to this one. I'll let that light fade away so we can get a really good half decent look at it. Oh, that's getting nice. It is one of, I think it is one of the copy and paste nebula, unfortunately. I'll just find the right. It's actually called the Phoenix Nebula. Guess why? does actually look like a phoenix. I'm just trying to get it into the correct angle. That's what she said, Kathina. Well, you can kind of see the phoenix in it. Hang on, I'm just gonna. So it's upside down. That's why it's not looking so good at the moment. But you can actually see the. You can actually see the phoenix there. If I'm getting it right, I think that's it. So that's kind of the head. It's really hard to see from this angle. I'm guessing it's that angle. I can't imagine it's that angle. It could be that angle, I suppose. It looks slightly like a bird's head, but I think it's more like and even I don't know which bloody angle it is now. That angle. Yeah, you can kind of see the beak up there, almost at the top, and then the wing to the side there, and there. It's a strange one. You can't zoom out far enough to really get the whole thing in, unfortunately. I will take a picture of it though. It can go in the collection. Is available in the gift shops, children. Explorer mode on. Kathina off. Off to the pub. Right, okay, let's have a look. So that one was 40. Okay, 41. I really need to put some of these photographs in the Discord, children. Right, I'm just gonna quickly check out the next system, which is really, really close by. We're not going far at all, because we're actually going to a landable body next. And take that one off. And I think we'll go to the one... They're both kind of really close to each other, but seeing as we're going off in that direction, if I remember rightly, yeah, we'll go to... Gotta slightly go down. I think it's that one, C270. Just let me check this on my list, people. C270. Oh, maybe I 13.3 is the... Okay, no, we're actually going to go to a different one here. But we are gonna actually stop really close to this one. Oh no, there is one here as well. This thing's ridiculously silly sometimes. Okay, no, we are going to go to this one first. So this looks a really good location, as long as it fucking works. So, and it's just a couple of jumps down from where we are now. I'm guessing 2. Let me scan the heavenly place. You keep your pervy camera to yourself. Oh, I didn't think we'd be touching a neutron. It's strange. bit strange, but we'll do it anyway. Don't really see the point for 90 light years. It's probably a bit of a risk to your frame shift for 90 light years, but
Frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
okay.
Shift drive supercharged. Frame shift drive charging.
Well, Brian just dropped in on the same one to me. So Brian, I've put it into your thingy where we're going. Oh, I'll put it in your private thing where we're going to now. It's only a couple of jumps from here. So I just saw Brian dropping behind me there. Oh bugger, did I not change my anything? Oh. Toilet cake planet. It's always nice. Oh, we're in system. I'm in system. Okay, so this is, let me just check on this, people. This is AB4A. Wow, that's not hard to get mixed up. AB 1, 2, 3, 4A. So it's that one, isn't it? It's in between AB 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and Moon A. Okay. I do. I kind of have a name for each of them in my small head. My bulbous head. Right, let's. So I think this is the right one.
Where are we going?
The system I'm in. Yeah. Okay. So it's AB4A.
So the light sandy gas giant.
Let me just double check. Yes, I do believe the moon next to it, below it. Sorry.
1,574.
That's the
light
one.
seconds.
That's the one. Finally, we've actually found somewhere that's going to live up to its expectations. We're not going to get ripped off. Well, we might get ripped off, but... Right, I need to get Edison out. Edison, my friend, we meet again. So we got 1069. Might want to slow down here. Says this is my first time using Edison. I don't freaking think so, my friend. I wonder why it thinks it's the first time I've used it. Have I? Is it updated? That's strange. Maybe it has. Concentrate, Swifty, or we'll be smashing into the side of a planet. Just need to get its radius. Its radius is 1268. Right, okay. There's Brian just going past me there. Now we have to kind of get this right or it doesn't work. However, in the screenshot, there isn't a bloody ring around this planet. So I don't know what's been going on in this game, but something's gone on. Because this is definitely the right location, because the background fits. The texture of the gas giant fits. But the ring doesn't. But again, if I go into the system map without kind of... Unless it's... No, it can't be that one. Because that's not got... None of the gas giants are unringed, so it's impossible... It's impossible to... I don't know what happened. Something's obviously gone on somewhere where something's been updated and some things have changed. Everything else looks right on this. And in fact, AB4... Oh, hang on. AB4A is correct. So, and now I'm going to do an accidental flyby because I wasn't paying attention. Right, okay. So we have to go back over. And now we have to find our location. So this is going to be the interesting part. So alright, let's make a slow entrance if we can, please.
Turn right, heading 160. Target 138 kilometers. Clear to descent. Turn right, for 8.
Orbital flight engaged.
Target 420 kilometers. Turn right, heading 284. Distance to target 644 kilometers.
284.
Right, heading 300. Target 687 kilometers.
Made a bit of a dog's dinner of this one, I think.
Turn right, heading 307.
Yeah, until we get this set up, I'm not...
621 kilometers.
Right, 307, let's get that one right first of all. Let's whack up the speed slightly. I need to get in line there.
Target 453 kilometers. Distance to target 392 kilometers. Distance to target 348 kilometers. Distance to target 307 kilometers. Distance to target 255 kilometers. Distance to target 194 kilometers. Distance to target 120 kilometers.
Right,
Clear to
okay.
descent.
40. Oh.
Maintain angle 41 for descent. Distance to
Yes,
target
I'm aware I'm
46
coming in
kilometers.
too fast. I'm going to try and slow it down. Don't know if I'll catch it. I think I did catch it, actually.
Maintain angle 41 for descent. Distance to target 23 kilometers. Target 5 kilometers.
Right, okay, we didn't do too bad there. I think it's Brian downvoting the stream.
Distance to target 3 kilometers.
There we go. Hey, it's worked for once, people. Look,
Turn left heading 3.
we've actually found our mark. The only problem is, it's night time and they're probably not
Why would
working
it do
very
a
well.
thing like that?
Left heading 307. Distance
I don't know, it was
1 kilometer.
Joe who said that. Right, okay, so at least we
Turn right heading 310.
more...
Target 815 meters.
Landing gear deployed.
Christ, it's going to be interesting trying to find a landing
Left
spot
heading
here, like.
308. Distance to target 766 meters.
Right, let's have a look down there, actually, that looks quite nice.
Turn left heading 305. Distance to target 735 meters.
I'll get to Frigg Edison, we know where we are now. Yeah, it is, actually. Alright, Julie, go easy. But you're right, it always is. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can't find somewhere here. Am I going backwards now? See, this is why I can't land. See, now I'm going too fast forwards. Absolute train wreck. I had a nice bit of flat ground there, but the only thing is that the things are here, so I don't actually know if it'll let you land. Now, a good idea at this point is to actually just let Brian find the landing spot, because he seems better at finding them than I am, so... Okay, let's go backwards a little bit. See if we can't come across something land. Oh, we did have something there. We'll take it truly easy forward. There we go. Whoa, that's not gonna stick, is it? No. Okay, let's do the old 50 meters, because if you're at 50 meters, you normally find stuff. There we go. Back off. There we go. Oh, come on. And then you have to just bring it down literally meter by meter, otherwise it goes red. But if you bring it down ever so slightly and slowly, it does generally. I think it is, and unfortunately, Kathina, I think it's to do with British time. And you know what gets me about that is that the Americans must always be going to places on the dark side. Because I've noticed when I've gone to places in the daytime as well, I seem to land on the light side too. And then as soon as I do a nighttime stream, it's always the dark side. Yeah, they do. They probably do. That Swifty's in stream, he's always taking the piss out of Sandro. Turn it around now. Oh wow, well you can't say it's not interesting. Mind you, I can't actually get a shot on my camera at the moment. You can't say it's not interesting. Okay, I love doing this. Let's run over one of these babies. See how high we can get. Are you ready, people? If you've never seen this, it's good fun. Whoa! 300 meters, 400 meters, 500 meters, 600 meters, 700 meters, 800 meters. Any takers on 1,000? Wow, look at that. I can't even see my ship. There it is. Hello, Shippy Whippy. The good thing it's so low gravity that I can actually come in and get a quite soft landing. I do need to go away from my ship though, because because otherwise it'll stop working and crash me down. Oops. You gotta love that mechanic though, it's good. I like it. Sulfur, is that it? Sulfur storage full. Good to know. You're not watching in VR, are you, Julie? Actually, that's an interesting one over there, because that doesn't look like the others. That looks like... This is a jizz bucket one, this one. Why am I not able to shoot? Anti-money. Chromium. You got the windscreen dirty. Way, that one's not so high, that one though. He says 2001 Space Odyssey. Oh, that's a good view. Why is Brian still not here? What's happening? Oops. Might want to fix that hole. Let's have a look. Synthesis. Has one just gone off behind me? Oh yeah. Are you having problems, Brian? I think Brian's going to get a beer. So at least they're active even in the dead of night, which is good. It's a little bit helpful. Another sulfur one. I need more sulfur now because do I? Oh no, I don't. I thought you use it when you chromium again. You can never not have enough chromium. Oh, apart from when you're full. Splurge. Ah, now he's coming into land. Whoops, a daisy. Try another one. That is nice. Anybody got takes on over 1,000 meters? Anybody? Ah, that's good, Beldraco. Keep it up. Oh, we've gone to 2,000. And it's still rising. Oh, my ship wants to take off. We don't want another... Oh, no. Oh, well, we know what to do if that happens. But I changed all the modules around, didn't I? So... maybe I should recall it so it comes within that time limit. You know? Might want to try and take care of that before disaster strikes. But we did change it all around, didn't we? I'm not risking it today, so I'll wait till it goes, and then I'm going to call it back. Otherwise we'll be in the sugar. Flipping heck, how far away did I go?
I don't even know where you are.
Oh, you stay where you are. I'll come and find you. Because I was in a good spot, but I have a feeling that something's going wrong with my ship, and I don't want it to blow up. So I'm quickly going back to it. Crap, this isn't going to get me there any faster doing it like this, is it? Come on. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's just have a bit of a look on board and turn some stuff off. I can't... Ah, it's because of the thrusters. Okay, right, okay. I know what it was now. Watch it. It didn't give me what message. What message was it? It did say something before it took off though, Kathina. It was saying modules were too much or something like that. So I just want to... See, we don't need that. That's going to save us a load of stuff. So even if it decides to take off, it won't use the Guardian frame shift booster. Fuel scoop we can turn off. I think that's going to save us a load of... Is there any that I need to change, like... That should be alright, shouldn't it? That should be alright. Oops. And to be fair, it fixed my Scarab for free. Are you talking about Beagle Point, Beldraco? Right, now if I dismiss the ship now, hopefully I won't get that message. Have you landed yet, Brian? Because I've lost the bloody... I've lost the place. Please say I didn't close down Edison. Okay, start navigation.
Heading 218. Distance to target to 2 meters.
Okay, 218. 218, 218, 218, 218, 218. Okay. 2 kilometers. Ah, there they are. I can see them already now.
Turn right heading to 2. Distance to target to 2 meters.
Oh yeah, because I didn't show you earlier, Beldraco. I'll show you on the galaxy map. That's where we're heading.
Turn right heading to
So,
target to 2 meters.
there's the bubble back here, as you can see. There's Colonia here, Sagittarius A here, and we're kind of on this edge. Little under halfway there, but because we're sketching these outside, these ones we're not doing, we'll do them on the way back. So we're going this one, this one, this one, probably not that one, 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 and then Beagle Point. So we're not all that far away.
Target to 2 meters. Target to 2 meters. Target to 2 meters.
He's getting me.
Turn left heading to 27. Target to 2 meters. Turn left heading to 1. Target to 2 meters.
Oh, it doesn't work as well. Whoop. Doesn't work at all, actually. That's a shame. Let's have another go.
Target to 2 meters. Target to 2 meters.
Wasn't a good one, that one, because I don't think I was accelerating.
Turn left heading to 7. Target to 2
I don't think I can land on Brian's ship from here. Oh, I can land on his Scarab. He's looking for me.
left heading to 2 pins.
Oh, crepes, we're in a flat spin, Goose.
Look at this one over here.
Turn left heading.
Damn.
Target
I think that's the one I took off from.
turn left heading.
Well, that was quite a soft landing.
Target to 2 meters. Turn left heading.
You will be able to. You might have to use a bit of Jumponium to do the last few bits. There's a part that you have to cross, but using Jumponium, you should be able to get, what, 100 and something light years out of it, so you should be alright. You should be alright.
Turn left heading to 20. Target to 2 meters.
Let's give it one more go. Drive into it, Brian, come on.
Turn left heading to 16.
There he goes.
I'm spinning.
Turn left heading to 1. Target to 2 meters.
I actually caught you going up. I don't know why I go higher than you though.
Distance to target 1 kilometer.
I'm at 2 kilometers and rising.
Turn left heading to 49. Distance to target 1
2.5,
kilometer.
no, 2.7. Can I use boost to maybe get it up to 3? Can we get to 3? Come on, 3 kilometers.
74. Distance
We've done 3. We're still going.
turn left heading to 90. Distance to target 2 kilometers.
Can we go to 4 kilometers, do you think? It can't be possible, is it?
Turn left heading 304.
So I will turn Edison off in a minute. I know it's annoying. Ah, third puck. Oh, we're coming down now. We're coming down now. The dream's over. Oh, I don't know. Slowly. Now we're coming down now. 3.89 was the highest.
Target 300 meters.
Right, we've got a long way to fall, so I can turn
Oh, I
off.
just got some mercury.
Might take me a while to land here. We'll take in the view. That is a different type of red, that though. Yeah, I'll show you, Beldraco. It's not ridiculously difficult. Oof. Yeah, it's critical, alright. So, hang on a second. Let me just concentrate on not destroying my SRV.
I'm 3 kilometers up.
Try and get to 4. I got 3
I'm already at 4.
Alright, okay, that's good.
4.5. 5.
I don't know if you're going to survive the landing, that's the problem. Let's...
I might be in trouble here. Can you see me?
Can I see him? No. I don't think I can. Because it's in external camera, so it doesn't show you up in the external camera.
How high do you think I am?
Oh, 8.6 and rising. Bye, Max. Well, I think Brian's kind of... I think he's on his...
Help!
I think you coming? Are you still going up, or are you coming down?
I'm still going up.
Right, okay. You might not survive this. Yeah, so sorry, Beldraco, I was a bit...
I'm in spaceship, I'm at 10.5.
Jeez. Okay, so what you want to do is... I'm just going to repair my SRV here, because I need to do that. I would be silly not to. Right, okay, so we've done that. So what you would do, Beldraco, is you come into synthesis, and you see your FSD injection there. So you were saying, yeah, I've got enough for a couple of standard ones, I think you said.
Oh, I'm falling, 10.7.
So if you tab along, there's a standard one which gives you 50% distance. There's also a premium one which gives you double. And you just need to have that list of things. Now if you look on EDSM.net, there is a list of Jumponium systems, and that means that each system has all of these things in there that you can get. So you don't need to worry too much about it. You'll be able to. I can try and catch you.
Please do.
Oh, I've just glitched through the planet.
I don't see this going well.
Have you got your thrusters set to full?
I don't think it's going to matter.
You're dropping quite fast. One contact lost. Boom, 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 boom. So, is that your last SRV now then?
I've got one left.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
I got pretty high there. 10.7 kilometers.
he was coming down too fast, Chris. I couldn't do it. He has got one spare SRV. Just have to be really careful now. Right, well, on that competitive note, Brian, I think I'm going to call it a night. Is that alright with you? Oh, why am I rolling? I don't know if Brian's alive. Let's have a look. So, I'm going to try and get a shot for the gallery here, because this isn't a bad surface to be on, to be honest. It's just... Alright, no problem, Beldraco. Have a good day. Right, okay, let's go there and do that one. That's a pretty good view.
Why is my ship in orbit when I was not landed?
Oh, you didn't dismiss your ship?
Nope.
That's strange. Okay, people, so I'm going to call it a night for now, and I want to thank everybody for joining in the stream. It's been good fun.
I'm 21.7 kilometers above you.
Ah, well, don't worry. I'm gonna. Well, I might park on this planet for tonight, and then I'll just continue on later. Okay, people. So thanks.
I'm just going to leave it in orbit. I'm not going to bother landing again. That was some drop.
It just, you came down like a rock. Okay, people, thanks very much for joining in, and I'll see you all later, okay? Wednesday, okay? 9/7.